Okay, hello my audience. Today I have another book for you. Russell Simmons, Do You? And this guy, he was a rap record label owner. The guy's from New York, and in this book he talks a little bit about his work ethic, how his record label came about the game or the business of the record industry. He talks a little bit about his personal life. He's a vegan, respect for that freaking shit. And he talks about also his own clothing line. I don't really agree what he's going for in his fashion. What I understand from here, I don't really agree with it. I'm going for a completely different type of stuff. He doesn't like people wearing suits, for example. I'm all about suits. Suits are the best, Fuck those wrap caps, fuck those caps. They suck so bad, and yeah. But let's not talk too much about clothing in this review, because he kind of goes into the mentality of the rappers and the success that they have achieved and how it has affected their fans. And what I'm going to say about all of this, that all of this, but what I'm going to add to this equation is that I don't really deem rap very high. I still think that it's kind of a low culture, and most of those guys are really not verbally so sophisticated, and he calls it poetry. Yeah, of course, the rhymes in rap, it's impressive stuff, but then again, very few rappers have really told stories with this stuff. Very few rappers have really broken out of the mold of like talking about this world. But there have been those guys, and there's a lot of stuff that you could do with this thing, and it might be kind of an eye-opening thing for you. But of course, he talks about the mainstream most likely over here, not the underground. In the underground, and believe me, I know this stuff. I used to listen to all the artists. I know Hobson, and I know that other guy. Who was the guy? Well, I know all of those guys, Dangerous and Tech Nine and all of these, fuckers. I know all of these guys, but yeah, I don't know. I just feel that this music kind of kept me stuck in my life, and so much of rap is just about smoking weed and taking drugs and that kind of stuff and being stuck in your life. And yeah, but these artists, they are having fun, of course. And I think rap is one of those things that I'm gonna say that it's a fake style. What I mean by that is that you can't do rap authentically. He talks about authentic rapping. There's no such thing as authentic rap, because rap doesn't really come from within. You can say, what do you mean it comes from? No. Rap is a thing that comes about in human interaction. It's not a style that comes like from within. Every kind of rap is fake rap. Nobody is a rapper. Rap is something that you kind of learn to do, in the same way as you learn to lie, or you learn to use drugs, you learn to cheat. It's all learned behavior. Rapping is learned behavior. That's why it's fake, and it's a style that I don't appreciate because of that. That you kind of copy each other. What do those fans do? They start like dressing like they're guru rapper. And in my True Detective stuff, you have seen that I'm going for something completely different. I don't know who am I copying over here. I don't know. Yeah, but It's interesting because I read the book about, yeah, and you can disagree with what I said over there. Of course, you can say that, oh, of course, there are authentic rappers. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know. But I don't deem this, thing very high. I don't deem music in general very high nowadays because I have noticed that life is better without music, and especially without rap. I just I like to sing. I like to do this stuff on my own. But when I quit using headphones, and when I gave up my speakers, and when I gave up music for good, and my life became better, and I became better. Most of these musicians, they're poor, they're suffering for all kinds of ailments, most of them are depressed, most of them suffer from addictions, Musicians are not the funniest bunch to be hanging out with usually. So you listen to this crap made by these people all day, every day, you're gonna become pretty miserable, That's my basic take on music in general. There's no good music. Music is no good, and it's just my own opinion at this point. I'm gonna say that music has fucked up my life so freaking bad that I wouldn't endorse you becoming a musician. But if you really want it, then go ahead and do it. But if you like, that's what you should do. You shouldn't become a consumer of music. Find your own thing. Yeah. I like rhythms and that kind of stuff, and I like to sing, but it's just my own thing. Yeah, I like doing it, but I don't like to consume it anymore. Yeah, in my youth, I went through all the genres, and it didn't really help me shit in my life. But maybe I learned something. Yeah, but this book. So that's my speech against music. That's pretty Buddhist. He talks about over here about meditation and yoga. And do you know what the Buddha says about music? And he's right. He says music is something that you shouldn't fuck with. But Buddha is a very kind of stoic figure, and maybe you shouldn't take it to the extreme. But what I feel is that music it makes your brain kind of not able to think, because like music, when it's performed live, it doesn't have that effect because you can leave it behind. But when all these iPods and all this Spotify crap and all this YouTube crap that is filled with these music videos of these rappers, and it's a kind of brainwashing that you go through, you watch this again and again. And yeah, it's just it's bound to get to you, and you're bound to accept these ideas, what is achievable and what is out there. This is a very, very narrow view of life that these guys are presenting to you. Most of these guys have been piss poor. They have come some ghetto somewhere. They haven't probably read many books in their life. They haven't probably educated themselves very well. And then all of a sudden, they're on some, whatever. They have been hired, and they throw their lines, and people exactly in the same, situation end up watching that all the days. And, the culture doesn't really grow out of this, But it's not all about rap. I'm just telling this same thing about metal, black metal especially. It's just freaking bad for ya. Of course, this stuff was hugely influential in my past and made me into the artist I'm now. But I'm gonna say that the better way is to find your own way. Find your fucking own way. It's very hard to do that, and it's very hard to go through that. But if you can do that, then do that. And yeah, but that's about becoming an artist, and that's a very, I have went through that. I became an artist. I deem myself, and I know I'm an artist, I gave myself to this fucking crap. And I don't know if it was a good deal, what does that one video where that one rapper, says on the stage, I sold my soul to the devil and it was a shitty deal. But yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, it was a shitty deal, fuck man. But Yeah, there's much worse ways to live your life. He talks about the things that you could be talking about in rap. You know, this guy has a vision, and because he has been, a record label owner, of course, he has, visions and how to bring that stuff out of you, and everything that he says has to be taken as a rhyme. Everything I say is rhyme, and everything I spit in my style comes about because I'm so freaking high on this ganja life. Something like freaking that. When I read this book by this Russell Simmons man, I fell inside of my bones that I'm gonna become a rapper clone. And one of the funny things about rhymes is that you don't start this stuff with the microphone. You start this with the fucking pen. Go and hit that freaking notebook and just start writing. One of the greatest things about this book is that he talks about, I kind of gave a freaking middle finger to everybody who likes rap. Now I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to the real niggas over there. If you really want to do this, you have to start becoming verbally better. You have to read a lot of books. You have to read vocabularies. Becoming amazing in verbal skills that the rapper, if you really want to become world class in this, I believe that you can, but you're gonna do it in a completely new manner. And I'm trying to do that. Let's try another one. This guy, a New York's bestseller man, and he wrote a book about freaking rap. And he said in the book that if you want to become like 50 Cent and in the videos have all those fancy clothes, all the sports cars, man, then you have to be hitting the books. You have to write your lines on pen and paper, maybe move to New York's and then meet all the gangsters, keep hustling. My man, work for McDonald's, no be away, my man. You're gonna become the rap star of the freaking century. You're gonna own your own label, man. You are gonna become the best. You're gonna top Eminem's. You're gonna become the freestyler of the fucking century. No two gigs of yours will be the same. You have the styles, you have the rhymes, you have the rhythms in your bones. You gave your life to this freaking art, and you're not gonna be some fucking rap clone. I have the stuff. I wear the fucking fedora and a suit. I don't care about the rap style at freaking all. I'm going to be selling you fucking clothes like exactly this dude. We are the fucking same. He's a nigga, I'm a freaking white man from Finlandia. I don't fucking care about your fucking governments. I don't care about any of the fucking stuff that you deem so freaking high. Fucking rap sucks, everybody, you down there. I'm the king, crown me freaking now. I have the gold chains and the fucking speediest cars, and I don't take drugs, fuck those guys with the Xanax and all those freaking Nikes. That's so fucking pathetic. This is the best fucking rapping book in all fucking world, Yeah, that kind of stuff. The funny thing is that this guy's a fucking genius. Of course he's a fucking genius, you don't make some rap label just like that. And everything he talks about, it divides, people like this. If you have some talent, then you're gonna go here. If you have some talent, you're gonna end up at McDonald's freaking burgers. You fucking man. Yeah. So yeah, he has been probably dividing people like that, the blacks and whites all his life. And yeah, I was really impressed, that the guy was a vegan, and there's so many interesting. He talks about meditation and yoga, and yeah, the lotus posture. It's the best posture to rap in, actually. And it's actually the best posture to actually also sing in. It's weird, but it keeps your body well balanced, and it's very good for your kind of power to get out of you, you know. So yeah, thanks for watching this review of the Do You. Yeah, Russell Simmons. Yeah, this was a great purchase. Man, I read so many fucking books, but that's the way that you're gonna become a real fucking star, you know. Learn those fucking words, you know. You can't be becoming a rapper with the vocabulary of a fucking goldfish, you know. You need to read, you know, start over there. Write so many, you know, lines. Before you can even rhyme in your writing, it will take you years, you know. Like you might write a fictional novel before you can fucking rhyme in your novels. Before you can freaking rhyme in your novels, you're going to have to write. And after that, you have spent so much time in this style, then maybe you will become a rapper or even a freaking rabbi to tell all the youth that you have to be following the truth. Detective, you see my freaking hands. I have been doing this stuff for so many hours, man. I don't need no fucking drum machines. I came from the past. I have my time machine. No drum machines, no Xanaxes, no freaking speed, no smoking weed, no be hitting the bung, no be eating cheeseburgers, only be the vegetarian and vegan. I'm the freaking rapper clone of this century, you know. Sounded like that. Don't freaking matter what you say to those guys. If you have the fucking style, you're gonna freaking get on that stage and say to everybody that hey, I came here to rap tonight, and Russell Simmons is my nigga, man, all the way from New York. So I hope he's still alive and he sees this fucking video. Your book is fucking shit. Man, you are the best, just keep practicing. Yeah. What he told about tools in this, or like the things that block you, he told about just do it. And I would say that this guy is no Anthony Robbins in motivational stuff, but he's kind of a vision, like just go ahead and, you know, start doing with what the stuff that you have. I have preached this so much in my channel before. If you don't have the right tools, then just freaking start. If you have a pen and freaking paper, and then write a few lines, my man. If they don't rhyme at all, then that's completely okay. The first sentences are gonna be crap anyway, but if you continue on this way 400 million hours, 400 million miles, 400 million times, then you will be dropping your money's on those microphones, all those drum machines, all those fancy clothes, all the necklaces, all the gold chains, all that freaking bling you will get. I don't care about the bling, fuck that. I get my monies from the government. It's much better to follow your fucking soul that word than work for some fucking shitty paycheck, my man. That doesn't rhyme at all, but that's okay. I hope you like this video. My freaking style gonna change the world. I came from the past, you know. I'm not part of the fucking herd. Now let's be rapping again. Yeah, thanks for watching.